Hello drinks tubers, welcome to our pop-up tiki bar here in East London. My name is Rich and today I'm going to be dispelling some of the mystery about tiki drinks, starting primarily with everybody's favourite, the Piña Colada. Pina Coladas are absolutely brilliant. I'll be making two different recipes. The original recipe, which is a lovely blended Pina Colada recipe. I'll also be making a little bit of a lighter, fresher, more modern alternative using coconut water. So, what you're going to need for an original 1954 Pina Colada is firstly a blender. We're going to build everything directly into the blender, nice and easy. Let's start with pineapple. See these chunks here, about an inch square or so. So you've got about 6 or 7 little bits of pineapple in there, nice and acidic. That's basically where all the acidity from this drink is going to come from. So we need to balance it out with a little spoon of sugar here, so about a teaspoon of sugar. And then we're going to use a tablespoon of coconut cream. It's very different from coconut milk and it's different from coconut water as well. It's much thicker. It generally comes from the pulp of the coconut. With the rum, this is a 25 milliliter measure. 2 of them. We don't want it to be too thick and chunky, so we're going to add some fresh pineapple juice to it as well. 50 milliliters. Then we need to put some ice in there. Going to churn all this up. It's about 12 ounces of ice, so that's just a general sort of highball or a rocks glass you'll find in your house. About that much ice is perfect. Let's blend. You want to keep it going for a while, especially if your blender's running on a low speed, keep it going. You want it to be nice and smooth, get rid of all the bits. You get a lovely, soft, smooth consistency. You just need to find a nice big tall glass. These big chunky glasses are absolutely perfect. That looks absolutely lovely. So what we need to do first, of course, we need to put a straw in it. But tiki drinks are all about escapism. It's about exoticism and opulence. So we want to try and make this drink look like it's super spectacular. So we need to garnish it. Pineapple, orange and a cherry on a stick. Really, really simple. Boom. And you'll be surprised how much of a difference that makes to the look of your drink. There you go. That's pretty much it. That is absolutely delicious. Oh, blimey, that is gorgeous. So guys, we've made for you the classic version. We've reset the tiki bar, got rid of the blender, so if you don't have a blender, this recipe is for you. It's a little bit lighter, a little bit more fragrant, involves some arm work and a little bit of shaking. And instead of using coconut cream or anything heavy like that, we'll be using coconut water. The coconut water is really easy to get hold of these days. You can buy it in pretty much any supermarket. So let's start by adding the pineapple in here. You'll be looking at these little chunks here. You need about 5, maybe 6 of them. If you've got any juice sort of draining in the bottom of it, check that out as well, because that's really rich and intense in flavour. You then also need a little bit of caster sugar just to balance this out a little bit. I'm going to add just a little bit of a teaspoon of caster sugar like that. We then need to mash all this up together, what we call muddling in the trade. So get anything long and fairly hard, such as this mallet here, but like a rolling pin. This is just what I have to hand. You really need to muddle this until it's completely macerated. You want to turn this basically into a pulp, a puree if possible. We then need to add the rum. We're adding 50 mils of light Puerto Rican style rum. We're just going to add a little bit of the zesty, fresh squeeze of lime. It's just to bring a little bit of lift to the whole thing. That's all you need. And then of course we're going to add the coconut element to this as well. So we've got our young coconut water here, which is lovely and fragrant. 50 mils of coconut water, so exactly the same amount as you put in of the rum. It's really, really simple like that. We've got all of our ingredients in there. Make sure you give it a little bit of a stir like this. The next thing we need to do is shake this up, make it nice and cold and give it a little bit of dilution. Fill it with as much ice as possible. And get your Boston tin. So then just give it a shake really, really hard. Shake it long and hard. You want to aerate that. You want to smash up the pineapple even more. So here's that big shake. Drain off everything you can, every little helps. This is good stuff. So there you go, so it's nice and cold and really aerated. Come have a look at this, look how bubbly that is. Looks like a cappuccino, it's that frothy. That's what you want. You want it to be really lively, super vibrant, more flavour. And then fine strain it. You had all those bubbles in the shaker. So try and lift the fine strainer of a teen strainer up a little bit. Keep that aeration going. That is looking absolutely gorgeous. Look at that colour, a lovely sort of pineapple-y yellow kind of colour. This really does reflect the fact that you've got some really nice, super fresh ingredients in there. So we poured our drink out, it looks absolutely lovely, but what we need to do is we need to give that some ice. Literally just pack it properly full with crushed ice like that. So you get a lovely little snow cone of ice. It looks absolutely brilliant. So we've got this wonderful looking drink here, but this is a tiki drink, and the way the drink looks really needs to reflect that. So we're gonna grab a piece of pineapple that we were using slightly earlier on. We're gonna shove this in the side down here, like so. That looks pretty good in itself, but why not go a little bit further? Waste not, want not is what I'm gonna say. Look at these wonderful little leaves in there. They're beautiful, they're green. It's a lovely contrast to the color of the drink. It looks absolutely awesome. So chop them down nice and fine, like little julienne, something like that. And then just literally just litter them on the top like so. We also want to add some aromatics to this drink as well. So we're going to grab a nice big fresh zesty orange, a little potato peeler, a Y peeler. What that's going to do is it's going to bring some of those lovely fresh citrusy orangey oils onto the top of the cocktail. And then we just need to tidy this up a little bit. Just swing right over like so. I like it. And then you just got to try and squeeze a straw in there somehow. So there we have it. This is the shaken, lighter style of Pina Colada. It's absolutely delicious, so fragrant, really soft, kind of almost creamy in nature, but really, really fresh. And this is the original 1954 blended variety. Again, super delicious, really cold, super tasty. So I urge you to try them both. They're both absolutely wonderful. And see which one you prefer. Post your comments below and don't forget to subscribe to DrinksTube. It's absolutely free and you get to learn cool stuff like this. Delicious. See you later.